So this is Dr. Jay Burke from Beechwood, Ohio, psychologist and having a subspecialty in electronic and video game addiction. And I'd like to welcome you to this brief update that might be helpful to parents and professionals about electronic and video game addiction. New term out there, screenager, screenager, screenager. And what they're finding is that these kids that are getting older now that have grown up since the iPhone came out, they're different. They are actually different. They think different, they act different, and they're here to stay. So what are we doing with this? I think it's important to realize that there's impacts here that are going to be something that we need to work with and understand. But I'd like to give you a couple brief updates that are information that's important. And some research out there that they've found that a lot of these kids are actually sleep deprived. So you can look ADHD when you're sleep deprived. And that's important because parents need to set household rules for screen time, putting down devices and giving time to other parts of what children are supposed to be doing. But the parents also have to set down the devices too. Children are sleep deprived because they have a high involvement in the technology, and there's great learning opportunities with technology. Don't get me wrong, because there's so many things you can learn, but there have to be limits to when and where you can use your technology. So it's a problematic issue, but as well at the same time can be very helpful to kids for learning information that they might not have access to in other ways. So what can I tell you? So what we can say is that there's research out there that says that kids that are high involvement in high intensity, video games earlier than recommended could have detrimental effect on dopamine levels and cognitive functioning. They also found that there's an impact to learning in primary school level for kids that spend too much time on video games. A recent study in the Netherlands showed that screen time of more than 4 hours a day took an average of 30 minutes longer for children to fall asleep than children who spent less than 1 hour a day. So, wow, that's important, I think, in terms of getting kids to sleep. Recommendations. So recommendations for you are a few things that might be helpful to you as a parent. This is what the research is recommending now. 1, digital screens should be kept out of bedrooms, and an alarm clock should be used. Yes, an old-fashioned alarm clock. To ensure that kids get enough sleep, 9 to 11 hours rest per night is recommended for school-age children, dropping to 8 to 10 hours for teenagers 14 and over. They're urging parents to follow guidelines for social media, such as Fortnite is actually, believe it or not, 12 and over. And so is Battle Royale. And the minimum age for Facebook is 13. They're also recommending technology-free times for family get-togethers, gaming times, meal times, etc. And remove distractions during homework time. That is a key. Now, that's what the research is recommending. And what I can tell you from my practice is that there's comorbidity. Comorbidity being social anxiety, depression, generalized anxiety, learning issues, something that helps create a propensity towards the internet or gaming addiction. Now, what we need to do is we need to fix both, and that's important. And so the program at my office is 3-part. It is group for interacting with others, it is a individual part, and it is a parenting coaching part, because it all goes together into a package to help kids. But the new term, screenager, check out my website, jayberkphd.com, jayberkphd.com, and there are free downloads there and a bunch of information, as well as videos and podcasts that might be helpful for parents, free of charge. If you want an appointment for an assessment, please come to the office. Call us at 216-292-7170. Thanks very much.